Hello. Oh, forgot the music. Okay. Now, I hope everything works. It's been a while since I've done this again. It's been 2 weeks, oh no. Okay, give me a second. Okay, there is the chat. Connection is good. I am happy. Nice. The title is there. Just let me put everything into order. Then we have everything prepared. No, that's not right. This is right. This is right. Okay, nice. We're back. It's been 2 weeks. Last week I fell asleep, so there was no live stream because work and life is just too much right now, and the hobby is one of the things that just keeps me going. And of course, staying hydrated. So, my model for the next video is almost finished. It's just the base left. Okay, to be fair, there's more left on the model to be made, but as this is just for a first impression of the model range of the Caradron Overlords, this will suffice for my testing, because as of right now I'm very happy with the shapes and the whole design philosophy of the Caradron. So there will be possibly more to come depending on what I will paint next. I hope everyone is doing fine and good. Not fine, but good. Ooh, and I need music for myself, because I have nothing on my ears right now. Oh, it was too much water for a dry brush. Okay, so, and I will warn you, I might get a call during the stream because my cat is incredibly sick and my former partner needs to know, and she didn't pick up the phone as she's on the road right now, so I understand. Because you shouldn't pick up your phone when you're driving. But as of right now, Cat is sleeping. She's doing pretty much fine, I guess, but yeah, she's old, so it's just a matter of time, sadly, when we probably will have to say goodbye. But let's talk about happier things. Hobby is great. As I've said, model is almost finished. I'm just working on the base right now. And it's funny, I haven't painted a lot on him because of my work and of my personal life right now. But as the stark contrast to the Fireslayer Battlesmith, I wanted to keep painting this little fella, the Arcanaut Admiral. And this is a really good sign in my mind, because I made the same steps as with the Fire Slayer, so it's just the primer of Wraithbone, then contrast, and with the Fire Slayer I almost stopped there. I just did some details here and there, just edge highlighted a few parts, and that was it. I really did not do much. And with him I did scratches, I did stipples, I base coated the metal, at least shaded it, highlighted it, I painted white on him. And yeah, there was so much more fun, because even though there are so many details on the Arcanaut Admiral, it's incredible how many details are on this tiny model. It's almost one of my favorite discussions, by the way. Too much detail, but as this is a character model, I think it's fine, only when it's starting with the regular foot soldiers, when it's becoming a slog of painting just too much details on models. As I've said, I hope everyone is doing fine. Oh, and I want to talk about this, by the way, because Games Workshop is looking for a brand assurance representative, interactive and animation, which is kinda funny to me, as about 1.5 years ago they already were on the prowl for the spot as an employee. And even back then I was thinking to myself, ooh, this would be a job for me, because I know both universes very well, and I am a stickler for sound effects, for animation, and to have cohesive, not only stories, but cohesive elements in the universe. So a bolter has to sound the same in in 30k, in 40k, for this animation, for that animation, and so on. Or the footsteps are also very important, with the sound effects and so on. And yeah, and the majority of it is home office, which would be pretty amazing for me, because well, you have to correspondent with, you have to talk to many people online, which would be great for me. But at least 1 to 2 days. Where's my mouse? Where was it? Somewhere here was it. Ah, yes, hybrid role. 1 to 2 days a week in the office in Nottingham. I can't leave my home right now because of my pets. As I've said, my cat in itself is very sick, and I have a dog. So the dog wouldn't be a problem. I already have an arrangement with my former parents-in-law that they keep watching after her for at least 2 days. So this would be covered. But yeah, I don't know. It would be hard to fly to Nottingham every week. Oh, they would have to pay me incredibly well, but it's Games Workshop we're talking about. This is not going to happen. But still, I don't know. I'm I'm tempted. I'm really tempted. This would be an amazing job. But I would have to stop YouTube, probably. And I don't want to stop YouTube, because we hit 300 subscribers right now, a few days ago. I'm really happy with that, and I still can't believe it, because I'm doing this for years and just over a couple of days it exploded, and I don't know how to show my thanks to everyone. But yeah, oh, I can't see this with the hybrid roll. They would have to pay me very good for this, because my job right now pays me very well, so that I can live my life in the way I want to. Not enough that I can say, okay, I will stay with you forever. But this is still tempting. This is incredibly tempting for me. And I need new dry brushes. The 2 dry brushes I have are just dying, and I probably can only use them with pigment powder or uhu as the last thing in their lifetime. Because I have this one for about 6 years, 7 years. It's been a while. My brushes do tend to last me a very long time, as I clean them after every use. Especially my regular brushes. But my dry brushes, oh no, those are pretty much dead. And I forgot music for myself. Wait, before, okay, this is off. Before I blast your ears off with my music. What do I want to hear? This sounds good. Okay, base is almost done. I'm really happy with the... I'm not really happy with the result, because as I've said, I really wanted to paint more on this model. But in about 2 months I have enough money for a second camera, so painting camera is on the way, but I will have to find another way, because I need a really good camera, a better camera with a lens, so a regular camera, so I can focus and, well, zoom pretty much. But they are incredibly expensive, and I don't... then I would need another graphics card, so I can plug it in into my PC, so I have full control over it. And hi Skywatcher, how are you? Don't go back to working for Games Workshop, you will lose your freedom in the hobby. Yes, and I'm so afraid of it, but this job would be so amazing because it's a hybrid location role. And I want bolters to sound like bolters. I want chainsaws to sound like chainsaws. Oh, this is loud. Oh no, I have to change it here. So I'm listening to something else. So I hope you're well. I probably won't do it as much as I would love to work for Games Workshop again. It's just, first of all, the pay, and I can't afford to move. And yeah, even when I would fly once a week to Nottingham just for the job. Ooh, I need a new Screaming Skull. There's not much left in it. Where were I? Yeah, there wouldn't be a possibility for me to fly back and forth every week, but it would be incredible because of the opportunities. But it is the pay that I'm worried about. There are many jobs in Germany after all. Yes, just as an example, the job I have right now. I won't leave my job. I love my colleagues. I love my job. It's just, I love the hobby, and it just keeps me going, even though I'm totally and so physically and mentally exhausted. And also, when I go back to Games Workshop, I would have to stop YouTubing. And that I do not want to do. Because I love YouTube. It's just too much fun. So, but after this one is finished, I will have just to record the voiceover for part 2 of my Is This the Army I Want to Paint and Play series. And sadly I have to move on, but I still want to keep painting him, which is a good sign. I just finished listening to Hero Master by Mike Brooks, gave it a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Oh wow, okay, interesting. Hero Master is also one of the books I really need. I have heard from Wolflord Rowe that he's very happy about it on one of his posts. My methods differ. Force of will is important, of course, but the true mark of the Alpha Legion is intellect. I forgot. Other legions will recruit from death worlds, feral worlds, feudal worlds, the death of hive cities, and so on. All the better to find the sort of compunctionless killers they value so highly. Oh, okay. So I was almost spoiled with Harrow Master that they have anti-Belisarius call with them, which is fascinating and incredible. I want more of this. But as of right now, I'm almost at the end of book 9 of Caiaphas Cain, and I just want to finish the Caiaphas Cain novels, and I won't review them because they're still Caiaphas Cain novels. They're incredibly fun, and it's just refreshing to listen to books without the afterthought of I have to review them and I have to pay attention to every detail, even though my mind is already working at, well, not the pace, but with every detail. Oh, this is nice, this is bad, or anything like that. But Sandy Mitchell just has this absolute talent of painting word pictures. And one of my favorite things in the book For the Greater Good was just that Caiaphas Cain is impressed that Jürgen is still outside of his meal when they're flying. I will listen to the Caiaphas Cain short story anthology tonight. Ooh, nice. I also bought the short story anthology and the new book, Vainglorious. So I have a couple of good things to listen to. How long is the anthology? I haven't looked at it because I have an hour left on The Greater Good. Anthology is 10.5 hours. Oh, nice. That sounds good. And now to rimming the base before I apply the shades on the muddy ground. Even though it's not really muddy because I won't put AK Interactive's puddles on it. I just want the feel of the base. Alpha Legion Apothecary hates Fabius Bile. What about Fabius Bile? Tulava asked. Solomon opened his mouth to Trito, head of the impending eruption, but the damage was done. Office work are temporary and unstable. The study and improvement of living flesh is not his passion. He merely pursues to... Oh, yeah, he's right. Although I'm really... I'm looking forward for Gene Father, the novel at the end of the year. I still have to listen to the Fabius Bile things. There is just not enough time. And I found a new method of naming my Black Library review videos, because they were the ones who really did not well. But with the new naming convention, because I hate it, I missed the middle part? What middle part? Wait, I will listen to Caiaphas Cain short story, Alpha Legion Apothecary, office works are temporary. What middle part? There is no middle part! Did YouTube just... this... Bile, Yellow Gasama said, outraged. But this does not show up for me. Wait. I will... It's either I'm just too... still sleepy, but... Is it just me? Try again. Okay. The charlatan, how many millennia has been tinkering with? Okay, this is interesting. If this is a spoiler, please don't answer it. But is the Alpha Legion Apothecary as old as Bile? Because if he's the anti-Belisarius call, I would think that he is, because it pretty much sounds like it. Just an apothecary who's jealous of Bile. Okay. So I wonder how the delay right now is. I put it to short delay because usually it's on a 30-second delay when if I'm correct. And now I really have no idea on how long the delay is right now. Collected dead Primaris bodies, but the books never says he could copy this technology. Okay, because Fabius Bile does also collect dead Primaris bodies and Custodes bodies for drinking, to go to the pub. Okay, almost done with the lad. Warhammer community should update in a couple of minutes. Have to wait for Abaddon Black to dry. Why did it say it like that? Abaddon. For almost 2 decades I said Abaddon. Now I listened to Tabletop Tactics for a while. Love those guys. And Jinx. Chat works well, only with that single quote. Okay. So, let's see. Sometimes they update their Instagram page faster than the Warcom page, which is confusing, and I don't know why they're doing this. Seems YouTube algorithm prevents people writing negative things about Fabius Bile. maybe it's Fabius Bile. It's not. Oh, Fabius Bile is one of the CEOs of YouTube. Would explain a lot of the toxicity. So, oh, and I forgot, there are also new leaks, rumors for Age of Sigmar. Where is it? Where did I put it? Let's just look at this in the meantime. Oh, this seems rather interesting, because we already know that with the Dawnbringer books there will be new box sets with the Dawnbringers, and this would fit right into it. But with the Rebel Rouser as a separate release, I don't know if they would release it so soon after the Dawnbringer box, because they are still available, and they would release every 4 of those heroes simultaneously. So this one, the Rebel Rouser, is the only one I don't believe. Nice. So now just the washes, and then it's done. Yeah, but the task boss on Morgrunter is going to be great. Can't wait to see this model on the battlefields. But new art boys would be great, because how old is the kid of the art boys? They're very old. At least 17 years? It's a really good question. Art Boy Big Boss as a separate hero? I don't know, this sounds more like a unit champion. And this just seems like, oops, a lot of releases just for the Oruks. But with the Dawnbringer stuff they would release more, I guess. Although the preview is pretty much just the Oruk head on the book cover. I don't know, could go either way. So I had to mute it. I don't want to use this brush for contrast paints and shades. I don't need as much. Okay, just let me quickly look after the update. No, okay. But I'm excited for the video for the Caradron Admiral. Like with the last one, it's not going to be in the quality I want in my videos, but it's the quality I have to have right now, sadly. But that won't stop me from making videos for you guys. Okay, quickly the last shade, and I declare the Caradron Overlord Arcanaut Admiral done. Even though my heart says he's not. Just let me put it on the palette because I have to mix it with the contrast paint, and I don't want to mix the paints in the pot. Imperial Fist got another Praetor for Horus Heresy. There's like 10 of them now. Yeah, I guess Games Workshop and Forge World want to appease Valrak. So please talk better about us. We promise we will be good. I wonder what he's doing in Texas right now. I just saw his goodbye stream that he's going on the trip for a couple of days, but I missed the part where he says why he's going there. Do you know why he's there? Raven Guard 0, Iron Warrior 0. Yes, sadly. I really hope for the Raven Guard one and an Iron Warrior one for my brother, so he can finally have his Iron Warrior Praetor. Okay, let's see. Update this. No. Sometimes they update this one. Oh, it's here. Okay, let's just be really quick with this one, and then we're going to record this. I need a bigger brush. But I don't want to get another one dirty just for this little tiny bit of visible base. Okay, that should be enough. Fine. He's done. I declare the Caradron Admiral done. It's been an adventure. Okay. Let's shut down, turn off the music. This stuff is happening. Okay. Oops. So here we go. Oh. Hydrated. Okay, recording. This is turned off, this is turned off. Nice. Oops, I just have to be sure. Yes. Okay. And recording in 3, 2, 1. Hello my beautiful Hammerhead, and welcome back to another This Week in Warhammer review. We are accompanied by the YouTube live chat again, and now let's dive in. Sunday preview, sneaky Space Marines and a whole season of Kill Team. Next week brings some classic Space Marines, while 4 complete Kill Teams, including the sought-after Inquisitorial Agents, get their standalone releases alongside a new annual pack with expanded game content. That's only the tip of the week's iceberg, so let's have a quick look at what's coming next in the worlds of Warhammer. Just right after I bought my Kill Team set on eBay. Okay, Space Marine Vanguard Task Force. Finally! It's been a while. This is just the old start collecting box without the impulsor. And it is still my firm belief, as soon as we have the Space Marine Codex, we will also get a suppressor kit. Because as of right now, this is the only way, this is the way, on to obtain suppressors, which are incredible. I love my suppressors. Even back then when they released and they were not as well, but I just love the flying autocannon Marines. Captain with Relic Shield and Lieutenant with Storm Shield. Great, we already know those. Master of Possession. Finally, a single release with him. Kill Team Annual 2023 Season of the Gallow Dark. Okay. Falgor Ravagers. Nice. Jay from Eons of Battle will be happy about this, although he already has the team. Hand of the Archon. Also great. Hearthkin Salvagers. As I've said right after I got mine. Luckily, I have the free Hearthkin Warrior from the Games Workshop thingy. When you pay a certain amount, that you have a free miniature, and it was the Hearthkin Warrior, so I can build the jump pack one and still have a team of 10. Nice. Inquisitorial Agents, which I do like. Those are great models. I love every single one of them. Killzone upgrade, Gallowfall. Ooh, it's the terrain. Nice. So Warhammer Horus Heresy, Imperial Fist Traitor, Sorry, Praetor in Tartarus Terminator armor. That's what you meant. Okay. Now I understand. They really try to please Chapter Master Valrak with this one. Black Library Warhawk, paperback edition, great book. Devastation of the Imperial Palace, interior map. Nice. Then Warhammer Plus, Lore Masters. Oh. It's still sad. It's still so sad. Legion Imperial is promising some truly awe-inspiring Titan on Titan showdowns. What is this? Just Titans? Okay, on top of that, the lore from the Space Marines Raven Guard is being added to the Warhammer World. Then why isn't there a picture? Here at the Warhammer community, we're delving further into the cities of Sigmar with a closer look at the stern-faced Pontifex, Zenestra, Duardin and Elven armies, and other characters coming to the range. There'll also be plenty more to see from the Age of Darkness, as the threat of corrupted demon engines looms over a new entry in the Exemplary Battle series. Okay, well, if you want to see the stern-faced Pontifex, Zenestra, Duardin and Elven armies, I reviewed every single battle scroll on my German channel. The battle scroll is still up in a visible manner, so you can read through everything. And Cities of Sigmar is incredibly strong. So, yeah. I believe that there will be a nerf hammer about 2 weeks after the release of the book. Okay, another thing. We also have this. The Cities of Sigmar army set and Seraphon Vanguard set. Okay, knew this. September 2nd is the release, so in 13 days as of releasing this video right now, you can pre-order the Cities of Sigmar army box. Later in September, Oryx with the Dawnbringer Reign of the Brood book. We also already know this. Task Boss on Morgrunter would be amazing. Zogrock Anvil Smasher, I can see this also coming. New Art Boys, Art Boy Big Boss as a leader maybe. Wheat Brood Wreckers seems plural, possibly a new unit. Also a possibility, Gloomspite Gits, Rebel Rouser, separate release. That I don't believe. Trucks Great, Trockherd, similar box to the recent Dawnbringer boxes with a mix of new and old models. Okay, my thoughts on this. I believe almost everything here, just the Gloomspite Gits part. I don't believe the Rebel Rouser, as the box is still available with the Rebel Rouser and the Gloomspite Gits Dawnbringer box, and they would release every of the 4 new heroes simultaneously in a couple of months. Maybe November, maybe December, I don't know, but in that time span. The Zogrock Anvil Smasher model, I believe it would make sense for the Dawnbringer. The Task Boss or Morgrunter, I also believe. The new Art Boys, also yes. And the Weird Brood Wreckers, I don't know what that is supposed to be, but I give it the benefit of the doubt. I guess this could be a possibility. Okay, then, oops, I have to see this again. So, oh, now the chat isn't visible anymore. I've done goofed up. Something's wrong. I don't, okay, I have to cut this out. I don't have a chat anymore. I'm sorry. It's been gone into the warp because Warhammer Plus also doesn't have any content anymore. It's just been, chat is just gone looking for loud neighbors. My chat window is just gone looking for the rest of the Warhammer Plus releases. Okay, hobby progress. I finally finished right now the Caradron Overlord Arknaut Admiral for my next video in the Will This Be the Army I Want to Paint and Play series. Then I did build the rest of my 1000 points list for our battle report. I primed it right before it started to rain. That was very, very lucky. And now I will at least put the base coat on them. That is going to be possible, as it is not really difficult, even though I do not have an airbrush right now. This is also something that's going to change in a couple of months with my surroundings, because I'm going to put my PC and everything hobby back into the old room. This is why I'm not doing anything in the background here. And yeah, well, now after I will finish the video with the Archnaut Admiral, I will go right to the next model, because there are still other armies I want to test to paint. I will talk about the Archnaut Admiral in the video, because I would take everything I want to say. Yeah, well, it wouldn't make sense to make a video if I have everything here. But yeah, did I forget something? I have the feeling that I forgot something. But no, I finished building and priming my army. I finished the Admiral. And there was no other hobby progress. I cleaned a lot of brushes because it was necessary. But yeah, what was your hobby progress last week? Are you excited with the Kill Team separate releases? They're a bit late, but with well, the overly expensive made-to-order Lord of the Rings diorama, and I was thinking of buying it, but not for that price. I love Lord of the Rings to bits, but 81 euros is just too much, and it's resin. No! As much as I love Lord of the Rings, I'm not going to paint this. I'm not going to pay this amount of money for the diorama, even though it looks incredible. But yeah, what was your hobby progress last week? Are you going to pick yourself something from all the things they showed us on the Warcom article? If yes, what is it? Please let me know in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is fun. Why? Because this way we can grow our community and talk more Warhammer every day. Have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! So that was the recording. I am pretty... Oh, well, I should have added this in the recording, but now I won't, because it's pretty much obvious what I think about the release. Just a little bit sad, but that's fine. It's good for our wallets. For the majority of our wallets, I presume. I don't know. There are many Kill Team fans. Many of those did not have the chance to buy the boxes, or would not do it because of the price, because of the predatory well, business practice. So I understand. But yeah, this sadly was it for the stream. I have to look after my cat now. I just wanted to finish the painting on stream, talk a little bit about it, and of course again have the live reaction for this week in Warhammer. Then I hope you're having a fantastic time. Please look after yourself, stay healthy, stay hydrated of course, and yeah, have a great one. Bye, 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 bye. It does not stop. Ah, I know why. This is on-air stupidity. I did not press stream end.